Hello, madam. The generator is not working. Hello, madam. The water tank has collapsed. Hello, madam. The buckets of the drinkers are broken. Hello, madam. The pumping machine is not working. Yeah. So many of such calls I get every day from my staff. That means so many repairs, so many expenses in my layers poultry business. You want to know some of this? Stick around. Hello guys, welcome to my channel. My name is Modupe. I am a layers poultry farmer living in Nigeria and doing business in Nigeria. Exactly. So when I say doing business in Nigeria, see, if you meet anybody doing business in Nigeria right now, just give them a very, very big hug. So yeah, what I'm talking about today is the unforeseen expenses that we experience in layers poultry business, in poultry farming generally. So of course, you know the kind of birds we keep. The birds I keep at my farm, they are for laying eggs, and so they have to have certain amenities at every time, at every point. So a few days ago, I was just, where was I? I was probably in a party somewhere in Oyo State, and I get called. Hello, madam. The water tank has collapsed. Water tank collapsed. How? What happened? Then they shared the video with me, and I saw everything happening, and I'm like, whoops. In my head, what I am calculating is how much is going to leave my purse, or how much is going to leave the business purse this month. So last month was May, and we had a lot of challenges with our birds. They weren't feeling well. We had the issue of lice infestation, and that got a lot of money from the business. And this month I was really happy that okay, we don't have so much expenses this month. I was glad we're not spending. I don't even think we've gotten any medication this month aside our monthly vaccine, which is Lasota. So I'm so happy. And today is like, well, heading to the end of the month. We probably have just a few days to the end of the month, and I'm looking at my expenses, my income. I am glad. I have broken even already at this time of the month. I am so happy. I'm just looking forward to selling the remaining eggs for this month and counting my profits, you know. Then I get called that, hello, the water tank has collapsed. In my head, I'm just like, what is this, for goodness sake? So yeah, we have to call the plumber, or I told them to call the plumber to come check it. The plumber came and said, oh, it's not just going to be a plumbing job. He's also going to have to call a welder. We're also going to have to buy some planks. And I'm wondering, just tank that broke, I'm spending close to 100,000 naira already. I'm calling the welder who is going to get more pipes to set the scaffolding that is supporting the water tanks. The plumber is also going to help us get some planks, which of course, if you know what planks are saying in Nigeria right now, they're so expensive. And now the plumber is also going to get some plumbing materials and also get of course get paid for his workmanship, and that's getting close to like 100,000 naira already. That aside, then yesterday, or I think it was even this morning, my staff just called me that okay, they are sorry, while they were trying to clean the water buckets, two of them got broken. 2 water buckets got broken in one day. Are you people kidding me? So I am just coming from the markets now. I don't think I can carry them from the back. The water buckets are at the back here. Let me see if I can remove one. And this is a reminder that you please subscribe on my channel. Please engage my channel by liking, sharing, commenting, you know, and all the good stuff. Yeah, so this is what one of them looks like. It's actually very big. It's about 50 liters. So I had to get 3 of them. 3. Because 2 is broken, and I just want to have 1 extra at the farm for something like this when it happens another time, which I am not even planning for. So all these expenses, of course, they already cut into the farmer's profits. Then the road leading to our farm, it's currently bad, but it's not so bad. However, the guy bringing feed to my farm and all these expenses I'm talking about, there are things that are happening in the last 5 days. So the guy bringing feed to my farm just called me. Madam, he's like, I'll stop coming to your farm to bring feed. I'm like, what happened, my brother? So he said, oh, the road was bad, it was slippery, it was this. And of course, if he's carrying that number of feed, about 600 bags of feed, that's what we'll buy at a time. If he's carrying 600 bags of feed, then it's not good for him. So now I have to now buy some, they call this in company waste around where my farm is. My farm is in Ogun State, so there are some metal companies around there. So we buy this waste, company waste from them. It has stone and all that, so we have to put it on our road, so that it makes business easy for me. Because really, if this guy bringing feed to my farm refuses to come, what am I going to do? How are my birds going to feed? So all that's still happening within 5 days, and I have to get them fixed so that my business can run. So sometimes we really don't talk about some of these unforeseen expenses, and these are challenges. In all honesty, these are challenges for any business, and I feel that we should just talk about them more. You're just waking up from sleep and you're getting called from the farm that, hello, one roof got broken, or one padlock, or they're calling that, oh, they cannot open the padlock to the store where the feed is. So of course you have to change the padlock, you have to call somebody to break the padlock. That's money going, money the business could have kept. It's just going. So as a business, it is great that you set aside some funds for repairs. Of course, it would mean that every month when you set aside, depending on the capacity of your farm, when you set aside these funds for repairs, you might use the fund and you might not use the fund. So if you're not using the fund, fine, it still stays in the business, it still stays like a business profit. But if you use the fund like I am using now, because really I didn't plan that I have to buy plastics. I bought 3 of them for about 26,000 naira. Yeah, 50 liters. I bought 3. I think they sold one for me for 85 or 87 thereabouts. So if I'm buying 3 of these, I'm not planning for that. And imagine the tank that got broken. Yes, I have to fix that, so I'm spending close to 100,000 on that. Then the road that I said I have to fix, also I'm spending about 100,000 around that. Monies that I did not plan as at the 18th of this month. So it's just great that we talk about these things more, and we also let other people know that, okay, yeah, it's a great business, poultry business is a great business and all that, but then you also have to make plans for unforeseen expenses. So yeah, if you have not subscribed on my channel at this point, tell me, what are you doing? Like, what are you doing if you've not subscribed on my channel? Anyway, so I'd like to also hear from other people, other farmers, some of the unforeseen expenses they experience at their farm. Yeah, because in all honesty, there is a different thing when I'm spending on feed. I know that feed is expected. I know that medications and vaccine, that's expected. My salaries expected. Salaries that I have to pay my staff, that's normal. But then I will not be planning for a collapsed tank. I'll not be planning for fixing the road. And of course, I have to fix it. Yeah, I'm not the only person using the road, but I think it affects me more. So I have to get that road fixed, pour those things, have it spread, and make sure that, okay, when the guy brings his truck, the next time he wouldn't have to complain. These are the issues. These are the issues. But then, yeah, it is what it is. Like I said initially, this is the business we're doing. Yeah, so my advice would be that, so that this thing doesn't become stressful and the farmer doesn't start getting panicked and all that, so just try and set aside some certain fund from your, after all calculations are done at the end of the month, just set a certain percentage of your profits, like you've taken everything out, paid salaries and all that. Then you look at the profits, you just take a certain amount out every month and say that, okay, this is dedicated to repairs. Please, I think that's the only way you can do these repairs and you won't be angry. Because really, one would be angry, like getting called within 3 days. I'm spending such amount of money to get things fixed at the farm, and sometimes I probably just get called, oh, the generator, okay, there's this thing they use, they sometimes use the key to turn on the generator, sometimes it doesn't work, so they have to use a rope. The generator rope has cut. It cut. How did it cut? or one pipe has broken in the farm, or maybe the flexible, also we have this flexible hose or flexible pipe that connects this water buckets to the pipe of the birds, the pipe that serves water to the birds. Sometimes they are calling me that one has gotten broken. So these are just little things that happen, and of course they take little money off your purse. And there are also things I feel we should talk about. So that's about it for today. Thank you for watching again. Let me know where you're watching from. If you've watched to this extent, if you've watched to this extent, let me know where you're watching from. Let me know what your own experiences are too at your farm. Let's all learn together. So we'll see you on another video.